This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
This is Boxing Before Dark.
Boxing.
Boxing. Boxing.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Before.
Boxing.
Boxing Before
Dark. This is Boxing Before Dark.
Oh man, let me start the timer, because that's what we do here. Boxing Before Dark. We are
very professional.
Your compatriots in boxing nerddom. Joined by Shanada. What it do?
It do not much this weekend, which is good. I finally have 2 full days. I don't have to go to work.
That's good. And there's no boxing either.
No. There's something on right now that I'll watch later. Whatever the DAZN card is. Raul Curiel, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Alexis Rocha, but he got hospitalized for something. I think he was having his weight cut went poorly.
That's rough.
Yeah. Just a few days out too. Oh man.
Well.
Speaking of rough, Gervonta Davis arrest warrant. It is official.
I mean, it's about time, in my opinion. I guess they were just getting their ducks in a row. But did you see all the documents? I forget which one. I think it was Boxing Scene linked all the public documents about it.
No, I didn't.
And
see
the
them.
police statements. Yeah, it's basically all on video, like we thought from the civil case.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fucked. They also have documented death threats and stuff going back a while.
Jesus.
It's not gonna go well, I don't think. Like, Tank has the money to buy a really good lawyer, but I don't think anybody's getting you out of this one, buddy.
Yeah, we're just doing damage mitigation at this point.
Yeah, and all, like, memes and jokes aside, I guess they were dating, but she broke up with him, like, a month before, and that's what set him off. Like, it's not over until I say it's over type thing. It's like, come on, man.
Ugh.
Yeah, they haven't found him, have they?
Not that I've heard. Just the marshals, the federal marshals are looking for him.
That's
not a good place to be.
The day after his arrest warrant, there was a standoff in Baltimore, and somebody texted me, and they're like, "Oh God, it's Tank." It wasn't. But...
That I would have thought the same thing immediately. Like if I just saw the headline, standoff in Baltimore.
Was police standoff in Baltimore, and I was like, I'm sure it's not Tank. They think he's in Florida, so.
Man, what we already labeled him villain of the year for 2025 for all of this shit. He's go on.
He's gonna be one of those like what if questions, I think, forever. Like the wasted potential in Tank Davis.
Yeah, there was talk about him coming back in 2026, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I saw this morning that they made him champion in recess right now. He's WBA, right?
Yeah.
Just fucking strip him.
This is an instance where stripping is appropriate.
Like even if whatever, let's say it wasn't all on video and everything else, he's gonna be tied up in legal shit for like a year at least. He's not gonna come fight when he's on the run from the fucking feds. Like, strip him.
Yeah. If he was like medically recessed, sure. Like if he was having a surgery or something or whatever the case.
That's not what this is,
But
though.
yeah, exactly. This is villainous behavior. This is a perfect case of where stripping is appropriate.
I think, yeah. This is one of those times where boxing's a little embarrassing. Yeah, you're on the run from the feds for domestic abuse charges, but we're just gonna recess you.
Boo.
And he hasn't fought in over a year anyways. They could just strip him for inactivity.
But it's Tank. So that's not going to happen.
Fucking embarrassing.
Well, maybe this will help pull us out of the embarrassing tailspin that is Tank Davis. The National Combat Sports Summit and their attempts to modernize boxing. Some key takeaways. The push to eliminate 10-10 rounds in even no matter if it's a very highly competitive round or a no action round. 10-10 scores are, quote, unacceptable. And
I like that move.
yeah, the California State Athletic Commission head exec said, if you turn in 10-10 scores in California, don't expect to get called back to judge any more bouts there.
Yeah, I never liked the 10-10s
I don't
anyways. So I really like this move. Make them pick somebody. Like, you'll have more judges disagreeing, I guess, maybe, but in all honesty, at the highest level, there's not very many 10-10s outside of Britain anyways, is there?
I have hardly ever seen one outside of Britain.
Like, I don't remember the last time I saw a 10-10 on an American scorecard that was like a high-profile fight. So this feels like more of a jab at the British judges to me, like the British system.
Oh, it definitely is.
There's a few things in here that I'm like, this wasn't really meant for the Americans. This was meant to be made public, and I assume specifically for the UK. Be like, this is what we think of your system, but we can't say that, so we'll pretend it's a problem in ours.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying this for nobody in particular.
Yeah.
10-10 scores are ridiculous.
Yeah.
The Association of Boxing Commissions, they were all in attendance. They want to more liberally award 10-8 rounds. And this one I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, this one I'm on the fence as well. I feel like this has a high potential for corruption.
Exactly.
This is going to make it really easy to fuck people on the scorecards, I think.
That was something Josh had said was there needs to be specific criteria, not just the article said from the summit, cases when a fighter decisively wins a round. That's a little bit too broad.
So fucking vague.
Exactly.
Like, well, and yeah, I would like to see something in there where, like, decisively wins the round and damages the other guy or something.
Yeah,
like
buzzes him or something.
Yeah, if you decisively win and the guy is wobbled at any point. But then that kind of leaves it open to somebody landing one big shot. So somebody who's completely lost the round but wobbles somebody, getting a 10-8 the other way. Like, that's not how it should work either.
Jack Reese, on that point, he said, don't confuse activity with effectiveness.
But again, I think, like, this is the problem. All these things are so fucking vague. Because that also, don't confuse a couple counter shots with somebody being dominant. Right? Like, I think this is just going to completely polarize the judging even more, and we're going to get a whole bunch of fights where judges have it like 118 to 112 opposite ways. You're going to get the judge that likes activity and thinks that the guy's buzzed him and stuff and give it to the come forward Mexican, and then you're going to get somebody who likes counter punches and is going to give 10-8 rounds to the back foot counter puncher in the same fight.
For landing like 5 clean shots versus
the
50 that the other dude landed.
That were ineffective.
Yeah, glancing
maybe.
or not as clean.
But, yeah. Like, I don't know. I think they're going to try and make all these changes, and there's going to be a lot of growing pains, especially with the 10-8 rounds. I think they're going to have to undo that one in a couple years.
I hope they don't go ahead with that. I really don't. I don't want them to.
I think as long as it's not a big swing. Like, if each judge kind of gives one 10-8 round that isn't a knockdown, it's not going to change a whole bunch. But if people start doing it every third round, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Because even one 10-8 round would have completely changed the outcome of Roach versus Pitbull.
Yeah. Or like, well, I still don't know why the judges didn't 10-8 the fucking I'm taking a knee round with Tank. But if this came in, they would feel they had that power.
Right. Speaking of that, take a knee, let me see here. According to Jack Reese, in the Davis Roach fight, we couldn't find it written anywhere that when you take a knee voluntarily, it's a knockdown. It's always been the policy most everybody always used, but now we have it in writing.
I mean, it's a fucking 10-8. I don't. Yeah, I guess you have to put it in writing and it won't happen again, but like everybody knows that. There's no reason they couldn't have done that.
Yeah, Steve Willis I've always felt he was a good referee, but that was definitely
he fucked
a miss.
up there.
That was a miss.
Yeah. I did see somebody talking about this online, and they kind of went through, and Willis never had very many weird fights. This is kind of the first time he had to make a strange decision.
That makes sense.
So, but I mean, it's in writing now, I guess, so.
And last thing, to summarize the point, it's Jack Reese points out that whenever a fight is no longer competitive, the referee needs to step in. A specific case that he cites is father-son trainer-fighter combos, where a father trainer is not going to throw the towel in on his boy, and a fighting son is not going to quit in front of his father.
Yeah, it feels weird that he decided to point out the father-son thing. It felt out of place to me. I don't know. Like, there's lots of other fights where it's not father-son.
Yeah.
That you need to stop, but I mean, the most famous one for this is Gabe Rosado, right? Wasn't it Gabe Rosado and Triple G?
Yep.
Gabe's dad was the head corner, but he refused to throw in the towel, and it was like the cut man or someone.
Yeah, it was
I think.
the cut man who threw it in.
Yeah, and he was yelling at the dad like, "You're gonna kill your fucking son. Get him out of there." There's some crazy audio from the corner that somebody caught, and the cut man was literally like begging him to throw in the towel, and he ripped it away from him. It's crazy. I mean, I have no problem with this, in theory, but if they overcorrect, you're gonna rob guys of a chance to come back.
Yeah, what I took away from this is that there's going to be a lot more like Brit stoppages. That's exactly what I took away from it.
Which, I always love the big, like, they're getting their ass kicked and they somehow come back fights. And if they completely get rid of those, it's going to make me so fucking sad. But the fighter's health is the most important thing. I know I memed the hell out of, like, going out on your shield and stuff, but I don't actually believe that. So if they save a couple people, and we'll never know because you never know, but it's good. But I really hope we don't get too many, like, I don't know, like the Parker stoppage last year was bullshit.
That came to mind for me too.
Like, I don't want stoppages like that. But I don't know. We'll have to see how they actually implement it. I do feel like this isn't just flowery words. Like, they have specific things
Yes.
that they're actually going to come through with. I don't know about the 10-8 rounds. It will depend how liberal people get with the 10-8 rounds, I think. And I kind of agree with Josh. You need some more guidance on that. And maybe they have that. I mean, this is just an article about a conference, but
Yeah. Overall, like I'm glad as well that they see specific problems and they are road mapping solutions to those problems.
yeah.
So it's good to see that there's positive changes happening for the sport.
Yeah. The only one I'm really a little worried about is they want to stop the fights earlier, and the specific don't confuse activity with effectiveness. That just sounds like they're gonna possibly be stopping fights where guys are still throwing and landing punches. And that feels like you could make it pretty corrupt pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, the only thing we can hope for is more clarification on what's the criteria for scoring a 10-8 round, or what's the criteria for pulling a fighter quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just execution. We gotta wait and see how it's executed. All these things could be good, or they could all be used to quote-unquote rig fights. It's boxing, everything's like that.
It's unfortunate, but that's our reality. All right. Canelo is back in training, set to return in September. He's continuing his Riyadh season contract, and the card is going to be Mexico versus the world. At least that's the idea that Turkey has.
Sounds cool. I wonder if they're gonna do the super kind of racist isn't the right word, stereotypical posters like they did for Night of the Samurai.
Oh, yeah, they had like the samurai armor and stuff.
Yeah, but I kind of feel that if you AI Mexican stuff like that, it's gonna come off way worse.
Ponchos.
Than specifically samurai. Yeah.
Sombreros.
The Aztec
Oh, that
warrior
too.
people. I'm interested to see the visuals. I think it might get a little suspect.
If they just use AI, then yeah, it's gonna be shitty, but it can be tastefully
That's
done,
what
I
they're
think.
gonna do.
Unfortunately.
They're just gonna AI it.
Boo.
They got away with it with Japan because they stuck to samurai, but I don't feel like Mexico has that same, like, this is the thing we can use.
Well, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But Canelo has two more, this and one more fight on his Riyadh season little deal. And I don't know, that might be it for him.
It's kind of time, I think. We're getting there.
I think that I saw in 2025, Canelo made like $165 million.
So why is he dragging this out?
Just finished the deal and time to call it quits, man.
Go hang out with your kids. Ride your horses.
Go train, help be a trainer at Eddie's fucking gym.
Go sell Modelos or something. Like, I'm sure Canelo can get advertising
Oh,
deals
hell
too.
yeah, he's gonna get deals for for life. But moving on, Tszyu, his comeback after that not so great. It was a win, but it was not quite as awesome, not as much of a phoenix rising from the ashes as we might have hoped. But he's coming. His next fight being explored with Errol Spence.
I mean, is that just Battle of the Damaged? Like,
Cash out Errol Spence while you, if you still can salvage a little bit of his shine, then
yeah.
this is the time to do it.
I mean, they're both names, but they're both names that have lost the shine. You're right.
Yeah.
It might be competitive now. Spence hasn't been in a ring for a long time.
It's like 2 years and change.
And he didn't look very good the last time he was out.
Oh, hell
Did
no.
he?
He got beat the hell up by Bud.
Was that the last fight? He hasn't had one since?
Not that I recall.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This might actually be competitive, and I never thought I would say Tszyu could be competitive with Errol Spence, but...
Given the stage that they're at now, I think Tszyu beats him.
Yeah, I don't know. They're both just not who they used to be.
Unfortunate, but yep, that's true. Benavidez versus Zurdo is set for May 2nd. So that's fun.
That is also the Inoue Nakatani day.
It is.
So I'll probably miss this one because I am going to get a ticket.
No matter what the cost.
Honestly, the cost wouldn't be the thing. It'd be trying to, if I don't get the lottery, it's trying to get one on resale because I have no idea how you find scalpers in Japan. And if I ask the wrong person, I could be deported, so.
Jesus.
Oh. If you break any laws, you can be deported. They don't always.
Yeah.
You can. I'm not saying I would 100% be, but I don't want to risk it.
Right, so like jaywalking, yeah, probably not going to get deported for that.
Yeah, I risk jaywalking.
Yeah.
But
but we'll see how that card builds up. This is just the first announcement.
I'm kind of excited for that fight. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes in Discord about this, like Benavidez not having to cut. There's a picture of him at a food truck, and he had like 3 bags fucking full of stuff, and everyone's like, look at a fat boy eating a lot of food. Well, he owns the truck, so of course he's advertising for the truck. Like, what the hell do you expect?
I mean, Zurdo doesn't cut either, so
Yeah. Fabio Wardley wants to make his first defense, and he wants to fight Derek Chisora. That's the reaction I had.
Yeah, I kind of want it to happen because I kind of think Chisora could chin him. If Chisora can eat a Wardley right hand, Chisora's got a chance.
That's the gamble, though. Like Chisora,
I don't want to
warhorse.
see Chisora get sparked, but I wouldn't write him off completely. Wardley's not that good.
He's not. We know he's not, but I've bet against Fabio Wardley too many times at this point and lost for me to not. I have some hesitation in picking Chisora. It's all wrong.
I'm not saying it's
It's all wrong for Chisora
I'm not saying it's a for sure thing. I'm just saying I would love it, but I would also hate it because then Chisora is gonna get more fights.
Oh, because he's gonna have a title. Oh no. Oh, please no.
But Derek Chisora, world champion in 2026. I mean, that's got a ring to it.
He would put himself in the top, like the top 5 of oldest champions. Like
he'd get to fight Usyk again.
Yeah. That Usyk did say that was his hardest fight at heavyweight.
It was. I don't know, man. I'm always so torn when Derek Chisora comes up because I love him, but he's so old.
Yeah. Like Daniel Dubois knocking on your door. That's a legit fight between Wardley and Dubois. That's a good one to make. Like, and you pick Chisora as your first defense. Like, a little bit of quackery going on here.
Yeah.
Chris Eubank will be returning in 2026. at 168.
I don't know if this is. I mean, I guess the weight cuts were probably a big part of the problem, but those pictures out of the hospital after that last fight looked really rough. I don't know. I kind of feel like Chris Eubank Jr. should just hang him up.
I was of the same mind. Eubank himself said that it was the weight cutting for the two Ben fights that really had him looking like a shell of himself, to use his own words. And coming at 168, the cuts won't be that bad. There are some good fights. Obviously, 168 is pretty stacked at the moment. So
the belts have scattered.
Yeah.
Not that I think Eubank deserves a belt, but you know, he might get a shot at one.
Right. He's got the name value to get himself into a title fight. So yeah. It'll
if
happen.
he's healthy enough, I can get behind it, but I don't know, man. He looked rough.
Yeah. Oh man. Boxer, speaking of Eubank, his promoter Boxer is setting up a pay-per-view model. I know this is like fucking blockbuster news for everybody, but because they're on BBC, BBC is a not-for-profit television service, so they kind of can't do pay-per-views, or they can't extract revenue from their broadcast. So yeah, they're doing pay-per-views.
Of who?
Eubank, I guess.
That's. British people love their boxing. Maybe they'll make money and people will pay for it, but in fucking America, nobody's paying for a boxer card.
If it's under $30, I might
maybe.
pick it up, depending on who's on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess if they price them cheap enough. I mean, the cost of a movie for a boxing card is reasonable. What's movie tickets now? Like $20?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Which is fucking madness. $20 for 3 hours at the theater. But...
Oh, 3 hours if you're fucking lucky. But
well, I always get there a little early and you watch the trailers. And...
plus, well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but like popcorn and drinks and stuff, not cheap.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I'm too broke for that shit.
Oh, speaking of being broke, Golden Boy's DAZN deal expired at the end of 2025. The card that's currently on is apparently a one-off broadcast deal.
Yeah, this might be the last DAZN card ever for Golden Boy.
Yep.
Man, I'm a little worried about all these people losing their broadcasters. We need a decent home for boxing. If everybody starts putting everything on pay-per-view, which they kind of already have, but like if everybody is pay-per-view, and even if they price it super cheap at like $10-20, that's a lot of money throughout the year for not great fights, some of it.
I would like for Golden Boy to renew with DAZN. I would like for Top Rank to go to DAZN. I would like for everyone.
I would like everybody. Yeah.
And it's not, you could take DAZN, you could take that out of the sentence and put in Amazon Prime,
anything.
Netflix. I don't care. Just give me a one-stop shop. I would gladly pay like $50 a month for that. And I would cancel a bunch of other subscriptions.
If I got all the boxing.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it before, but in Japan, the DAZN for boxing, if you only get the combat sport one, is quite cheap. So, like, I would pay more than I'm paying now for the boxing on DAZN if Golden Boy renews. But right now, it's like $7 American or something per month.
Woof.
But literally all I get is boxing and their weird kickboxing. There's no other sports that I can watch on DAZN. Sometimes there's a horse race, but half the horse races are blocked too. So. But it's the combat sports package because that's all I fucking watch on there anyways.
Yeah, same. Like I got Paramount Plus just because Ultimate Effing Casuals got to keep up with UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mimi is over there.
True, she is. Michaela Mayer, in her most recent fight, won a 154-pound title. She vacates it to remain at 147, aiming to fight Lauren Price for undisputed.
I like this fight.
Yeah, me too.
Like, this is a women's fight that I would actually be excited for. And I kind of want Lauren Price to win it. I'm not a Michaela Mayer fan.
I'm not too fond of her style either.
But I do like that the women move so much to make these fights happen. Like, the men don't do that because they don't have to.
The little
like,
guys, kind of.
They move up, but they hardly ever go back down.
Yeah, you're right.
But no, this is a good fight, and I'm glad Mayer vacated her title to shoot for glory. I think it'll be good.
Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte, set for February 21st. I think that's the Barrios Ryan card.
I think so.
I think that's the same date.
Duarte's a weird one for Hitchens to pick, I think. I don't know if they're underestimating him, but I don't think that's a great style matchup for Richardson Hitchens.
It'll be tough. Duarte's a big time pressure fighter, so that'll be tough for Hitchens to handle.
I also am not a huge fan of Hitchens, so if Duarte can upset him, I'll be happy.
Same. I don't care for Hitchens either.
But
so there was a post by, I don't remember who it was by, but it was a rumor mill type of outlet. Usyk Wilder, July 11th in San Francisco. I'm not sure where.
That all seems really random.
Right. Like, I had heard end of April in LA. That actually makes sense. But July 11th in San Francisco, kind of random.
July's kind of a long way away. Like, I'd like to see Usyk fight before that.
Yeah.
But I don't care about this fight. I understand why he's doing it, but I don't care. I'll watch it, but I'm not excited. This is not an Usyk fight I'm gonna get up for.
Navarrete versus Nunez, 30 undercard fights. Tamir Smalls versus Abel Ramos. Arturo Cardenas versus Jordan Martinez. And Emiliano Vargas versus Agustin Quintana. So that's a good time.
Yeah.
There were a few other guys on the undercard as well, but they had TBAs.
Is that a May card? When is this card?
February, end of February.
Nice. Okay.
28th. Yeah, not a lot of time to get opponents for like the other three guys that are on the bill.
Yeah, no, that's 6 weeks away.
Yeah, pretty much.
A little less. Yeah.
That's it for the news, though. Oh, fuck. Notes. Just some shit to be aware of. Social media handle, LVX Media Net. Follow us fucking everywhere, and you'll get posts from us everywhere. Wherever you're listening, if you could hit us with a rating, it really helps push us up the accursed fucking algorithm. And if you'd like, over on B-Sides, if you like Josh's rants, you want those in written format, lvxmedia.net, go to the Wayside Sports Review. Alright, be right back. Dandruff doesn't just affect your hair, it chips away at your confidence. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be this way. It's time to say bye to Flakes with Flakes. Flakes isn't a scented wash you get from the grocery store that just masks the problem. It's a powerful, medically formulated treatment designed to get to the root of the toughest dandruff. Flakes works fast to control the flaking, calm the itching, and soothe the redness that's on your scalp. And here's another pro tip. Flakes will also help with that stubborn beard druff if you have that too. Imagine feeling completely free to wear whatever you want, whenever you want to. Imagine just focusing on your day and not on your scalp. That's the difference that Flakes makes. Go to lvx.be/flakes for a nice little discount while you help us out a little bit in the process. Don't settle for temporary fixes that smell like the produce section of your grocery store. Fight back with a shampoo that dermatologists trust. lvx.be/flakes. Do you have that nagging feeling of being exposed when you're online? In today's world, a simple antivirus isn't enough. Your digital life, your photos, your bank accounts, your family's privacy, it all needs more than just a basic firewall. You need Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes is your complete shield against the chaos of the internet. The powerful next-generation antivirus instantly quarantines threats, locks down malware before it can do any damage. But it doesn't stop there. It includes an ultra-fast, ultra-private VPN to encrypt your connections, keeping your location and data private while you're on public Wi-Fi. Plus, the integrated ad blocker makes your browsing cleaner and faster. Whether you're protecting your personal machine or securing the whole household, Malwarebytes is a plan for you. Go to lvx.be/mwb to find the subscription that's right for you. Don't wait for the next error message. Take control of your digital peace at lvx.be/mwb. Party.
Whoop whoop.
All right, in the recaps. January 10th, Queensberry in Oberhausen, Germany. Javier Herrera, TKO 8 over Ricardo Nunez. That was for the interim WBC lightweight title. And in the main, Agit Kabayel stops Damian Neba in 3. Stops, question mark. Not so sure. That was a bit of a British stoppage, as we were discussing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was kind of just gonna eventually happen, but I would have liked to see it happen.
It could have played out a little more. But that was definitely a preview. I think that's a perfect preview of what the National Combat Sports Summit was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why I'm a little not excited about it. They're gonna stop him a little too soon. Like, Neba wasn't hurt, really.
Not really.
But I had been saying that I like this guy. I do think he's gonna be good, Damian Neba, but I mean, Agit Kabayel's just already there. He's more experienced and more tested. The crowd in Germany was really good, though.
Oh my goodness, they were going nuts for
yeah. Kabayel. I always like when they have these fights in countries you don't really think of as boxing countries, and the crowd's lit, because like Kabayel can fight there again, get more world exposure. I don't know. I like to see it. It's not like I'm going to go to the fight no matter where it is. So it's fun to see other countries like losing their shit over their guy.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think back when the World Boxing Super Series was going on, and they were just starting out with their social media presence, I would kind of like, they would say, what cities would you like to see us in? And I was like, non-traditional cities, like not New York, not Las Vegas, not Los Angeles. Anywhere else would be really cool to see.
Those people get to watch high-level boxing all the fucking time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of New York, fresh promotions at the Barclays Center. Oh boy. Keith Colon stops Alberto Guevara in 7. Nestor Bravo, sorry. KO2 over Pedro Campa. Big knockout. That was a fun one. Javier Cintrón versus Victor Sandoval. Cintrón gets the stoppage in 1. I don't normally track round of the year, but this one makes me want to keep track of it. Because that was really good.
Yeah, I kind of missed this card. I only got highlights.
It's all right. You didn't.
My parting words. I'll share why I missed this. It's pretty fun.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, former Inoue victim, UD over Fernando Diaz. And
Emmanuel Rodriguez is my favorite Inoue KO. I fucking love that body shot annihilation. The look of pain on Rodriguez's face, hilarious.
Dalton Smith dethrones Subriel Matias in 5 to claim the WBC 140 title.
This was a fucking war, Leo. This was a good fight.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised at how rough and tumble Dalton Smith was. I was not expecting him to stand and trade with Subriel Matias.
Yeah, me neither. And I thought it was a stupid idea when it started. I was wrong.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah.
The last vestiges of Subriel Matias's chin were removed that evening.
Yeah. Dalton Smith's better than I thought he was.
Yeah.
I think is kind of the too long didn't read of this whole fight. Dalton Smith is better than I thought he was.
He's still the weakest champion, though, right? Well, is he?
What weight class is that?
140. Official rankings. Bitch. Richardson, Hitchens, Gary, Antoine Russell, and Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, I'd say Dalton Smith is probably the weakest. Although he could probably beat Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah, I would. Any opportunity that I can get to shit on Hitchens,
Hitchens.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. I don't think he can beat Gary Antoine Russell.
No, definitely not.
And then Teofimo's Teofimo. Anyone can beat him, but he can also beat anybody.
Flip a coin. What version are you gonna
get? Yeah. But I mean, Teo's fighting Shakur, right? That's
yes.
Finalized.
Yeah, it's on the 31st.
But I guess his belt won't be on the line, hey? How's that work?
I'm pretty sure it is. Shakur's moving up.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of think Shakur's gonna beat Teofimo.
I'm feeling the same way.
I mean, I'm gonna cheer for Teo, but I mean, I think Dalton Smith fits right in with those other champions. I don't think he is the weakest, but he's definitely not the strongest.
I believe he's set to fight Puello next.
They're not gonna have him fight Pitbull? He's the interim champion.
Interim champion is apparently not a contender position. Really stupid.
What? Okay. I see Sander Martin is moved up the list on most of these. I kind of want him to get a title shot. I still say he beat Teo.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, that's Dalton Smith. Puello is likely next. And looking down the list, it's looking pretty manageable for Smith.
Yeah. He can hold that belt for a while if he doesn't try and unify.
The only thing is, like, Puello is a serious problem, I think. He's like the complete opposite of Subaru Matias. Uses his range, the textbook outfighter, so that might be a tough barrier to breach.
Yeah, I have to admit, like, I know I've watched Dalton Smith before, but I haven't paid a whole bunch of attention.
Yeah.
I don't know what his weaknesses really are, and I didn't think he could stand and bang like that, so clearly I don't know who Dalton Smith is.
Well, he's got a title now, so we're definitely going to find out more anyway. Oh, shit. All right, let's move to upcoming Friday, January 23rd. Zuffa makes its premiere on Paramount Plus. It is no longer called the UFC Apex. It is the Meta Apex in Las Vegas. Very cool.
Yeah, I almost said something very 1990s. That is the gayest fucking name I've ever heard.
Yes, it's really stupid. As of right now, still don't know who's going to be on this card. The only thing we know is the headline: Callum Walsh versus Carlos Ocampo.
Yeah, I don't particularly care about this. It seems like Zuffa is, how do I put it? They're not trying to come in with a bang. They're building from the bottom, which will probably work better. They're not going to blow a bunch of money on Callum Walsh and Carlos Ocampo.
And the other fights that they have slotted for headlines are also, like, they're not that good.
They're mid-tier.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is, if they don't let them do walkouts and have their, like, costumes and custom shorts and shit, I really hope this bombs. Like, if they're gonna try and UFC my fucking boxing, I'm gonna be pissed. UFC is the most boring promotion out there. I don't like MMA anyways, but I'm not even talking about the fights. Just everything around it. It is fucking boring. They barely even let them have walkout music.
Especially at the Apex, where there's like, I don't know, like 20 feet from the doorway to the ring. Yeah,
like, it's just, they better at least let them have their custom outfits.
Yeah.
Like, if they start giving boxers uniforms, I am honest to God boycotting, because that is lame. And not that that's the most important part, but, like, that's part of the fun of boxing.
Yeah, I agree.
I also just don't give a shit about Callum Walsh. Like, he's whatever.
The only fighter I cared about on 360 Promotions was Mimi, so don't really care about Callum Walsh.
Yeah, but imagine if they don't let Mimi have her outfits. What the fuck is the point?
Yeah, there's no point.
Like,
I don't know. Saturday, January 24th at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. Oh, shit. Let's start from the bottom. Omari Jones versus Jerome Baxter. That's a fun one. Omari Jones, I believe, was an Olympian.
I don't know who Jerome Baxter is, but he seems like he got a late start.
Israel Madrimov versus Luis Salazar.
Who's Luis Salazar? Should I know?
I have no idea who he is.
I do not know this man. He's Dominican.
Khalil Ko versus Jesse Hart. That should be fun while it lasts. And headlining Ray Muratalla versus Andy Cruz for the IBF 135 title.
I think this one should be fun. Andy Cruz is fun.
Yes. I'm riding with Ray Muratalla. He's a Robert Garcia guy.
I'm not against Muratalla. I just mean it should be a fun clash of styles. Like they're both pretty aggressive, but in different ways.
Yes. Andy Cruz has been buzzed before. I think Ray can tag him.
I wouldn't be surprised by either of these guys winning. I think this is kind of a pick'em fight. In my mind, I have ways that both of them can win.
Yeah, I'm of the two. I'm honestly expecting Andy Cruz to more likely pull it out, but yeah, I would not be too shocked if Ray Muratalla was able to get it.
This is one I think that's actually worth tuning into live. It won't be the same if you know the outcome.
Yeah. Oh man. Also on the it was supposed to be on the 24th, Moses Italma versus Jermaine Franklin. The entire card has been postponed. I believe Moses Italma has an injury.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I guess they couldn't just run it without the headline. Although I kind of feel like they could have. There's enough on the undercard.
The Frank Warren decided not to. Didn't really say why. He just said he wanted to keep the entire card intact. And he's floating his fighters financially until the new show date.
All right. Well, as long as the fighters are taken care of.
Yeah.
So, have they proposed a new date? It's
that
not
I've
very
seen.
long, is it?
I don't know.
I thought they said about like a month or to 6 weeks or something.
Yeah, 6 weeks is what I'm remembering as well.
Okay. So there's not many fights scheduled in March yet that I've seen, so that's might be nice filler if it's got to be postponed.
Yeah. So we'll have to make do with Matchroom.
Yay.
But Ray Muratalla is a top-ranked guy. So the as someone put it in Discord, the top-ranked fighters are being pimped out.
Yeah.
To other promotions to get them fights.
At least they're getting them fights, I guess.
Yeah. Man, Top Rank is in the fucking bin.
It makes me sad. They've
Yeah.
got some of the best guys. I don't understand why they can't get a deal.
The 31st is a Top Rank promoted card, and it doesn't have a broadcaster. Like, we're expecting it to be on Tubi, I think.
The fuck is Tubi?
The last Michaela Mayer fight was on Tubi. It's a free streaming platform.
All right. I guess if it's free, that's good. They had fucking In a Way on Facebook.
Seriously, like, YouTube is right there. You don't have to use Facebook Live.
So stupid.
And you sure as fuck don't have to use Tubi.
Ugh. I legitimately don't even know what Tubi is.
You're not missing out on a whole bunch. Yeah, but that's it. That's all we got on the horizon for this week.
Not great.
It is a little light. The Atalma card being cut definitely kind of sunk the weekend.
Yeah.
The Matchroom cards, it's okay. Not the best. And the Zuffa card, like, who fucking cares? There's not going to be anybody worth mentioning on the undercard. I'm almost certain there's not going to be anybody really worth mentioning. So.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, let me do this. What if your best thinking day wasn't a lucky accident? What if you could access that clarity, that sharp focus, that feeling of being completely on whenever you need it? We live in a world of distraction, where mental fog can settle in before noon. You need a natural edge, a simple way to clear the noise and elevate your mind. Introducing psilocybin, the daily supplement powered by extraordinary magic mushrooms. For centuries, these mushrooms have been revered for the unique compounds that support brain health in very groovy ways. Psilocybin has harnessed that power, making it easy to integrate it into your daily routine. When you take psilocybin, you're not getting a jolt of caffeine or a rush of sugar. You're nurturing your mind's long-term health and inner tranquility. Experience better focus for complex tasks, sharper memory recall, or a consistent, calmer energy throughout the day. Whatever you need, psilocybin has a supplement for you. Ready to cut through the mental clutter? Are you ready to tap into your highest potential? Go to lvx.be/soul. That's lvx.be/soul. Get yourself a nice discount while helping us out while you're at it. Unlock your mind's clarity with psilocybin. Look around you. The food on your plate, the plants in the garden, they all depend on one tiny little hero, the honeybee. But bees are struggling, and the health of our planet is at stake, not to mention a third of what's on our dinner plate. Project Honeybee steps in with the belief that saving the bees can start with something beautiful. With a catalog of stunning bee-themed jewelry, necklaces, earrings, and charms that capture the spirit of the hive. When you wear a piece from Project Honeybees, you're not just wearing art, you're wearing your commitment to the buzzing buddies. Every single purchase directly funds conservation efforts, creating safe bee habitats, sponsoring research, and educating communities. It's beautiful jewelry with a purpose. Go to lvx.be/bees to get yourself a nice little discount and help us out in the process. Make an impact and look incredible while doing it. Find your next piece today at lvx.be/bees. Wear the change. Buzz, buzz, bitch. And the phone line. I want your spiciest takes, 833-589-7637. Hit me up in WhatsApp. And send it in a voice note so I can cut you into the show. That'll be great. If you want to join Discord, chat with us, chat with other boxing fans, lvx.be/Discord. And if you want ad-free and behind-the-scenes stuff, it's lvx.be/Patreon. All right. Parting words.
Okay, this week my parting words are a story. So last weekend, I met up with someone from a different Discord server that I'm in, and we went out in Tokyo. And the night started out kind of shit. The first couple bars we went to weren't great, whatever. And then we ended up going to, it's called Harlem. And we get inside, and the bottom floor, there's 2 floors, was reggae music. So they sing with a Jamaican accent in Japanese. It always screws with my head. But anyways, that's not the point of the story. We're walking around and the guy taps me and he goes, "That's Shinotsuka." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, from Ryzen. I saw him win a title on New Year's Eve.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, "No shit." And I was like, I don't watch that much Ryzen. I was like, I actually don't know who this guy is. So he Googled him for me. And yeah, he used to be a kickboxing champ. He was a K1 champ and went into Ryzen. And the dude's just chilling in the club. Like, he had a VIP section, but he spent no time in it. Like, he was just out. And I was like, well, go ask him for an autograph. He's like, I don't have anything to write on. I was like, ask him for a picture. And he goes, nah.
Come
Like,
on.
that'd be weird. And I was like, fuck it, I'll ask him for a picture. So
Yeah.
I went up and, like, pretended I was more of a fan than I am. I was like, we're big fans. Could we get pictures with you? He took a picture with my friend, but not me, which kind of sucked. But I got to shake his hand, but I noticed he was wearing a necklace with a screen on it, like a little bigger than an Apple Watch screen. And it was just his highlight reel playing on his necklace. I don't know if that's the coolest thing I've ever seen or the fucking lamest thing I've ever seen.
It is.
Like, I still
It's both.
can't decide.
It is
It's
simultaneous.
simultaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to shake his hand. He was super nice, except for walking away without taking a picture with me. He was up on stage all night. He was buying shots, like just trays of shots and handing them out. Him and his friends were walking around with a bottle of Henny, just straight drinking out of the bottle. But they didn't take the jigger off. It's just like...
That's weird.
Yes, they were like jigging shots into their mouth. And I'm like, guys, you know you can get more
If you take that
if you
little
take
fucking
that
thing out.
off. Yeah. But yeah, super fun night. I kind of feel like it was his victory party. At the end of the night, they explained who he was, like late, like 4 a.m. They're like, this is who this guy is and why he's been on stage all night. He's the national champion. Everyone cheer.
Celebrate our winner.
Yeah. But yeah, so I accidentally partied with one of the Ryzen champs last weekend.
Very nice. That's why you
Yeah.
missed the fresh promotions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was worth it.
I would have taken your experience over fresh promotions as well.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to tell my story because I think it's cool.
Do I have parting words? Hold on, let me see if let me go to my repository, see if anything jumps out at me. We'll do New Year's category. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. It's Benjamin Franklin.
Nice. I actually totally misunderstood that last sentence for a second. As in, like, find a better boyfriend.
That could be what it means for you.
It could be.
Benjamin
Anything
Franklin
better than nothing.
and being at war with your vices. Those two don't. They don't.
Benjamin Franklin lost.
Yeah,
his
he
war
lost
with
his war.
vices.
Oh man, notorious poonhound. He was a fucking glutton.
A drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff. That's why he's my hero. All right, that's gonna do it for this edition of Boxing Before Dark. We'll see you next time.
Bye.